I'm back. So I haven't said this on here, but I am someone who enjoys braiding their hair. I don't know if I would go so far as to call myself a hair artist, but I do enjoy artistic creations made of hair. So I did my hair. The back looks ridiculous to me. Am I going to redo it? Probably not. Not even gonna lie. But let's focus on the front. And the whole reason I don't really like the back is because I just refuse to re-dye my hair because I do so many different colors that I'm just like, it's just gonna have to be what it is. I don't make enough of an effort to tuck my hair either. So I deal with the consequences of that. Good thing the back of my head is not my problem. It's the problem of whoever's behind me. So again, I may not change that, but yeah. So I might share some hair art on here. I just absolutely cannot promise hair tutorials. I time and again try to be that person and I'm not. So I think I might post 2 videos. I don't know what I'm doing. This is kind of just like a freestyle. And there are a few things I want to talk about. I don't know if anybody cares about anything that I'm saying. So let's just keep that in mind if you come across this video and you don't know what's going on. In my first video, I talked about the self-guided syllabus that I created. And again, I am a high school teacher. I have experience with curriculum making. I do not have experience with syllabi other than taking 8 years worth of college classes. 7, 8 vibes, but 7 years worth of college classes and having to analyze syllabi. And I take syllabi very seriously because I look at them as guides that actually help me understand the progression of the learning. I could do more research into syllabus making and like what it's all about and then maybe develop them a little bit more. But a motto by which I live is life is experimentation. So I felt like I needed to at least make it and then I could tweak it. So I made it and I shared it and now I'm tweaking it. The way that I intend to tweak it, I have, I believe, 5 themes. I'm currently on and teaching myself using theme 1. The thing about it is that I'm into theme 1. I'm into the focus figure of the month, which is Zora Neale Hurston. And I think being in her mind and kind of creating a world around her might be more of a suitable goal for that part of the syllabus. That might be the more suitable goal for each theme of the syllabus. So I'm thinking of making maybe 5 small syllabi, and the goal is to venerate the focus figure. That could be the idea behind the class. I don't know yet, but I love the connections that I made about Their Eyes Were Watching God and Baduism, and I 100,000% would keep those in there. I was watching Daughters of the Dust the other day, and I'm finding it maybe a little bit harder to draw connections between that. I think it might be easier for me to draw connections between Sula and Daughters of the Dust, but I have to reread Sula because my recollection could be failing me, and I didn't finish Daughters of the Dust. But I'm so drawn to Zora Neale Hurston, and I was reading John Redding Goes to Sea, I think it was called, which is the first short story in this collection. Yes, absolutely phenomenal. I'm gonna save this for the other video because I have so much to say and I love Zora Neale Hurston so much that I would just rather talk about that for a video. So I guess this one will be more like a journal entry, and I'm gonna talk about some of the things that I've been thinking. I think the other one will kind of read like a journal entry too, so maybe I'm just journaling, I don't know. But yes, so I want to tweak the syllabus and make it syllabi, which I think the format that it's already in supports. So that would look like reducing the content, which I always thought it was content heavy. I just didn't know what content I wanted to cut. I'm still figuring out my ideas about how we can reasonably and in a way that I think is respectful venerate Black American culture and then also not platform or draw more attention / promote or endorse abusers, because we exist in a white supremacist society, and that has always been for my ancestors in this country at least. So with that being said, there are things that come with that. There are demons that are created out of that. And yeah, when I was looking into Al Green, I was like, oh, okay. So some people may need to be removed from the syllabus, pending my exploration of my politics behind that. Because while I do think platforming the survivors and their stories and discussing this person's cultural impact is a good means of doing that, I still don't feel 100% confident in that being the way that I want to go about it. So I don't know, I'm still figuring things out. And that's really the main thing that I want to say with this video. I'm still figuring things out, and nobody's asking me to have anything figured out, and I don't have an audience. So nobody's demanding anything of me right now. So I guess if you are following this channel, if you are interested in whatever the heck I be talking about, you're going to have to accept that I'm still figuring things out. I'm not a finished product. This is not a polished version of any of my thoughts, at least not yet. I'm 25, almost at 6. I'm 25, and it's gonna take time. I'm doing something new, and shout out to me for putting myself out there. So I'm gonna keep doing it, and I'm gonna keep evolving. And yeah, so the syllabi will be updated soon enough. So I'll be talking more about that. And yes, the next video is about John Braden Goes to Sea, which is a Zora Neale Hurston short story. Yes.